Alright, here we go. Time to get right into the next pile. First of all, we have Kaleido Star. This was a fun series. I think it just worked out really well. And of course, there's also Kaleido Star New Wings, second season. This one bought in individuals instead of the box set because, sorry about that. Yeah, I actually don't remember why it was bought individual instead of box set, other than the fact that the box set was probably not out at the time. Probably kept up on the release. Next up, we have Someday's Dreamer. Someday's Dreamer, it's plural. I think it only has 3 DVDs, so I've got all of it. I've just never watched all of it. 12 episodes, sounds like it. And we have Happy Lesson. I don't know. Nothing about it really stood out to me. Guess it's strange. Maybe I'd enjoy it more now. I don't know. I seem to recall finally getting around to watching this in between classes at college. You know, laptops can be such a great thing. Okay, let's see. That's interesting. Let me see. First of all, we have Piano. I think this is DVD 1. I've got the other 2 DVDs over there. I guess this is Gilgamesh DVD 1, but I'm not going to put this away. Funny that. Because I think I bought a box set. Yeah, I bought a box set. I'll not put that away then. Planet S. I never finished this. Never really started it either. I mean, I just sort of left it alone. I'm not entirely sure why. Oh, I see. And then last but not least, we have Fantastic Children. This is the special edition one, which came with the soundtrack, which is good because the music, well, I guess the problem with the music in this anime is just that it's pretty repetitive, I guess. They use the same music. So, if you really like it, it's not that bad. But when you're listening to it, sometimes people who don't think of this anime when they listen to the music kind of hate the music. I can't blame them. Strawberry Marshmallow. This one has one of those things. Stencil boards, pencil boards. Niea Under 7. I never got far in this one. It was just a little too weird, and it felt like there wasn't much purpose, I guess. To be honest, I can't remember the exact details of why. So I can only give these abstract memories, I guess. Abstract impressions. Ceres, Celestial Legend. I'm trying to remember my impression of this. It's kind of interesting. Probably aimed more for a female audience. Jeez, I wonder. But, you know, interesting despite me not being the intended audience, I guess. I don't remember why, though. Also, since it's right here, something called Ninja Cadets, which I don't know if I've ever watched. But it looks like a fun little series. 5 minutes. We're not doing so bad. Samurai Deeper Kyo. I never finished watching this one either. Strawberry Eggs. This was a good one. Strange and kind of embarrassing. But anime is about cross-dressing and trying to keep it hidden. Can be, you know? Like Mrs. Doubtfire. If you ever watch Mrs. Doubtfire, it's like, oh, how funny. Except, isn't it kind of embarrassing to do that? Maid May. Which, let's see. We have some sort of CD. See, it says compact disc in the upper right corner. I never tried figuring out what this is. Made to order. Product recall. Memory failure. I think that's the correct episode of DVD, simply because they sound more evil as they go. I can't remember what that series was like. Here's one I remember. Arjuna. Now, if you're a fan of Nostalgia Critic, and you've watched the Fern Gully video and the Sonic the Hedgehog one, you may get the impression that, yeah, most people don't think of environmental messages as being very subtle. And you know, Arjuna, I would say that counts as one that fails at trying to be subtle. For me, it just breaks my suspension of disbelief when I'm like, wait a second, they're trying to give me an environmental message here, not tell me a story of an anime. Oh well. Geisters. I guess I have 3 volumes of this. I don't know if there's more or not. Okay, here we go. On the mention of Black Blood Brothers, we have another anime where I feel like they had a cool character, but kind of weren't cool enough with him. This is Trinity Blood. And it also had a kind of poor ending where they didn't really explain anything and it was more sudden, and I think it was. As you can see, these are plastic. These are not. There were 2 different kinds of releases at the time, and somehow I ended up being unable to find the plastic ones. So, I had to change. Oh well. Here we have Saber Marionette J, Saber Marionette J to X. I guess this series didn't impress me when I first watched it. I had an easier time watching it the second time through. Last but not least, Get Backers. Now, my only problem with this one is that they intentionally took our main characters, they intentionally made them cool, and then they intentionally made them incompetent doofuses or something. Oof. What can I say? Other than, yeah, that's what was missing from Get Backers for me. Otherwise, it was a pretty cool series. Season 1 and Season 2. I mean, dude, seriously, they should have been able to kick those monkeys' asses. Time. And there we go. Yeah, these piles, they're a lot bigger than the others. They're comparable to the fronts of the shelves. So, gotta end there before I run out of time.